Brews and Banter.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Roman. How are you?
It's been a while, huh?
It's been a week.
It's been a while. Is there a song?
What?
Is there a song? It's been a while.
I'm sure there's a song that says that.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I know what the fuck you're talking about. But so we gotta display our new glasses here.
Oh, yeah.
So these were remember Lance Mannion?
Mm-hmm.
He was mentioning he saw a glass that you had posted a video, and I think the glass you had was just a regular can glass that you put a sticker on. Remember you had a clear sticker?
Yeah.
But it was like a little, like the full sticker was like the size of one of the heads.
Yeah, a little one.
So yeah, like you.
yeah, I did. I took a picture and posted.
So then that got me thinking. I'm like, I gotta get something that's bigger. So these are just prototypes. I know Lance wants one. So once we get some more, we'll send one out your way. But I like it better with the bigger sticker on here. But this is a pretty cool contrast.
We're testing them out.
Yeah, you have a problem with your little vaginal fingernails.
Something's wrong with my fingernails.
I know.
They're all fucked up.
We are also drinking another Grow Brewing product, Pyrogenic.
And we recently visited their new location. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Nice and spacious.
I like the space. I like the decoration. It's nice. And the deck that they have is big.
Yeah, the outside deck?
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck me, look at this.
Oh, my God.
So this is a Hazy Imperial IPA, 8.2%. And like I said, I think that people are just starting to now add like multiple words in front of IPA. Like a supercalifragilistic IPA.
Fragilistic.
Yeah. Expialidocious IPA. But
and the artwork is by @G_Mutz, MUTZ. I like how the barcode looks like there's a tear in the image and the barcode's underneath it.
Yeah, they do a good job with those things, for sure. What's this thing supposed to be? A plant with
It's like a
Venus flytrap?
flower tree.
Yeah. That's what I would have guessed. But they always do good can art.
Their beer is always delicious and the can art is always cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, nice flavor.
This has got a little more fruitiness to it.
A little sweetness.
Yeah, I wonder what's in this. Do you want to read about the website? Oh, no, you don't, because you don't have it open. And I can't see it. I can't see what's in this, so I sit there and pick on you.
I don't think it says what's in here.
I sit here and pick on you, but...
It says brewed and canned by Grow Brewing Company. Oh, no, wait, that's not their new location.
No, this is probably not from their new location.
No.
But it's in New Hartford.
It is in New Hartford,
Yep.
yeah.
But, yeah, so we're going to drink this. We've got big plans this weekend. Well, so by the time people hear this, it'll be 2 days. You guys will hear this on Monday.
Well, when we recorded last time, you said you got a surprise for them. Do you want to tell them?
What's the surprise?
Location.
Yeah, but I thought, I thought we were going to surprise people when it's in
When we're there.
use. Well, now you already fucking gave it away.
No, I just said location. It could be anything.
Oh, my God.
All right, whatever. You're the one who wanted to...
Well, now it doesn't matter. So we're gonna be moving into a new studio.
I
This
ruined
is
it.
tough to fucking keep a secret here, Romy.
Well, I didn't know. You didn't tell me
You
what
gotta
your
tell
plan
your
was.
son, like, oh, I won't tell you what the Christmas gift is, and you fucking tell him. You can't keep a secret.
I can keep a secret.
So yeah, we're gonna have to make some changes here. So we've got to get that thing set up. Mm-hmm. So it's a much bigger place for us.
We're working hard, and a really cool location too.
Yeah, and we have a conference room and a little kitchenette,
And a nice shedder too.
Yeah, nice shitter.
That's important.
Yeah, Operation Defecation can take place.
Yeah. Defecation.
But we got a bigger studio. We'll do something, different with the way it looks and go from there. But we got a while. We got a while before we can get in.
Get more local businesses involved as well.
Mm-hmm. It's going to affect our pound round, though.
Why?
Because we can't drive afterwards.
We'll do the same thing we're doing now. Get
I don't have to do anything.
Uber.
Uber.
Say Uber with Arnold's accent.
Uber.
I need to get the Uber.
Yeah. So Danny DeVito's 80 today, I think.
Oh, did I tell you I met him?
No. With Ron Jeremy?
No.
Well, I mentioned Danny DeVito because of Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
Yeah. Where did you meet him?
I met him at Sundance Film Festival.
Oh, maybe you did.
Park City.
What'd you say to him?
I was like shocked. I said Danny. I was like, hi, Danny, or Danny? Like,
yeah, Daniel.
He was like, what's up, kid?
Yeah. Yeah, what is he, like go up to your fucking belly button?
Yeah, I picked him up.
I was watching, I was listening to something on, or reading something on X. And I forget the name of the podcast or the news source. But anyway, they went to a timeline with Mike Tyson. Mm-hmm. You know, by the time he's 13 years old, he's been arrested 75 times. And, you know, all these things, people are, you know, knocking on his door, wanting to fight him. And someone ripped the head off one of his pet pigeons and he fucking punched him, like all this shit, right? He had a huge coke habit, all these things. But they show him like recently, you know, the little Hezbollah guy, that little guy that's on Instagram? Oh. Yeah. Tyson says they got a video of like Tyson like shadow boxing with him and Tyson picked him up, he's cradling him. He goes, I thought he was a little kid. He's like nibbling on his ear and shit.
Yeah, he kissed him. He's like, I thought it was a kid.
But you know, remember he had these tigers? Tyson had these pet tigers.
Yeah.
And like a neighbor jumped the fence to pet a tiger and the fucking tiger ripped her arm off.
Oh my God.
And he was doing an interview once and he said, you know, whoever's interviewing, like, no, they're not vicious. Watch. And he's like, punch him in the balls, punching the tigers in the balls. And but I think the house that was in the interview, you can go on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I started watching these things. There's lots of abandoned mansions. Like there's a lot for Diddy apparently because he's got his prison mansion now. But I think that interview that took place with the tigers, he had an indoor pool and everything. I think it's a vacant mansion now. And you can see like people go in and kind of film it. And there's like weeds growing because I had an indoor pool, and there's like weeds growing through. There's like, you know, patio furniture all fucking strewn about, and like it's all graffiti. But these people just spend 10 or 20 million on a house and just fucking leave it.
Yeah, because who else is gonna spend that kind of money to buy the house?
Well, they bought it from someone.
No, but I'm saying like times are changing, and then not everybody has kind of money to buy a $10 million house. So they oftentimes abandoned mansions.
Yeah, you can see like Gotti. There's like a Gotti house somewhere. Like I don't know these people. And then one of the Diddy houses had power. I'm like, who the fuck's still paying power in this fucking thing?
He probably prepaid for 20 years.
Diddy power
in case he, you know, needs to go back there.
I don't know how they do it, but you know, and I don't know how they're not breaking the law. Like, aren't you breaking and entering? Like maybe not breaking because there's probably something open, but entering.
Oh, like trespassing?
Yeah.
Well, it depends who owns it.
I don't know. Yeah. But still, someone owns it, and it's not yours, so you're trespassing.
If the state owns it, is that still trespassing?
I think anything you don't own is trespassing.
No, but like, say state land, for example. Mm-hmm. You're allowed to go on a state land, right? You can hunt there, you can camp there, whatever. So if the property now belongs to the state, can anybody just go in?
Mm. We used to go camping on state land, and we'd have to cross a river, like a little creek, to get there. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't let us do it.
Really?
Yeah, they came and told us that we.
Oh, like the creek was private?
No, like they didn't want your vehicle driving through the creek because we did it, and they're like, "You got to go back." I'm like, "We've already done the damage. I mean, what's the difference if we do it again in 3 days or today?"
Yeah, well, if they think like if you damage it, like because they don't want like motorized vehicles. As much as possible.
I see it on Last or Gold Rush. They fucking drive through everything, man.
That was then, and they had.
No, that's like now.
Excuse me.
Like, I just watched it. Like they drive fucking heavy equipment through the streams and shit.
That was now. He said,
"I want it now." You ever see that Simpsons when they're like they're doing turkey fry or something like that? The guy's trying to sell it to Homer. He's like, this thing will deep fry a buffalo in 48 seconds. He goes, but I want it now. Like 40 seconds wasn't even quick enough.
There was a comedian that was talking about how people are impatient with deliveries and like with Amazon. Even though Amazon's so fast, they're like, I want it faster.
Amazon's even that fast anymore.
I want it now. He's like, chew my food for me and put it in my mouth.
I want to get a package delivered by the fucking drone.
I've put some stuff like late at night. I'm in bed.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, I need this. I woke up in the morning to take my dogs out. It was at my doorsteps.
Yeah, no, they do that. But my dog, fucking, this guy's going to have a heart attack. He gets so amped up when someone's outside and they tell you delivery by 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, I don't need that option, but that's the only option. I'm like, I don't need it. But then as soon as they come in, he starts barking and fuck, like your dogs just stay asleep.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Oh, my dog, no way.
Well, I mean, I don't have any motion alarms until you get like really close and the cameras kick in.
My dog just hears something like a tires. Mm-hmm. It doesn't hear anything like a motion or light or alarm or anything. He just hears that something's in the driveway. He barks before we get home. Like he could tell by our tires. Mine and my wife's tires with the soundless.
Yeah, my dogs don't really give a shit about me. But
I don't know if my dog gives a shit about me.
They don't care whether I'm coming home or not. They just like, I walk in and I think all three of them are like, oh, fuck, it's you. And they just walk away. I'm like, fuck you too. I love you, but you're an asshole.
Well, and I think, they've been leaving these little half treats for Finn. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if he's trying to like, make sure he gets his treat so he's all amped up, but I wish they wouldn't do it that early in the morning.
Yeah. I've seen them, they will like get up and like, they'll pick their head up and like, what's that?
No.
And I'm usually half asleep, like, no, leave it.
Finn, he starts barking, he starts growling. I'm like, but you're going to do nothing. You're going to fuck all.
Yeah.
You're going to like lick. That's it.
I found out some interesting information if you want to hear.
What's it about?
Science.
Oh, okay. I want to hear that.
Biology.
If you're gonna, I thought if you're gonna come up with something, oh no, it's how they come up with the paint for a pencil. Like, no, I don't want to fucking hear that. But if it's something interesting, then
that would be graphene.
Is it what it is?
The fuck?
Graphene?
Your pencil has graphene.
What the fuck's graphene?
It's a mineral.
Roman, I gotta fucking be honest with you, man.
What?
First of all, I said the paint on the pencil, which is yellow.
No, you said paint for the pencil.
Right. There's only paint on one part of the pencil.
Outside of the pencil?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like to write with.
And you're not even fucking correct. It's not graphene. It's graphite.
Graphite is the particle.
It's a graphite pencil, not a graphene pencil.
Let's see.
Science that, bitch. Footish. You don't write with graphene, do you? I've never heard of that word.
Sometimes I make shit up.
You know things that make shit up?
Yeah, it's pronounced graphite. You're right.
Oh, what was? I don't know if the volume was. I don't know if the volume was up high enough on the.
Frank is correct.
I didn't even need a you daddy for that one.
I didn't know you meant paint on the outside of the pencil.
There would be no paint anywhere else. There's no paint on the inside of the pencil.
Well, not all pencils have paint on them.
And no pencils have paint on the inside of them. So.
That's correct. That's why I was confused. I'm like, why would there be paint in the pencil?
Oh, fuck is shiwi.
You always go back to that.
What's your science?
Anyways, so I've learned that the skin around your lips is the same skin around your asshole. So it's true. Listen. Lip skin is similar to anal skin. The skin of the lips and the anal region is different in structure and sensitivity, but shares some similarities due to both being, I'm going to try to say this word, mucocutaneous junctions, where skin transitions into a mucous membrane.
Mucus.
So, mucous. So that explains why you always talk shit.
I did not know that.
I learned this.
So how come people don't bleach their lips? Because you can bleach your asshole. I mean, so this is just a big asshole.
Yeah, if you put your lips together like you're kissing, it looks like an asshole.
It looks like a balloon knot. But I didn't know it was the same skin. Well, why would you find that out, Roman? Like, what were you doing that said, hey, I gotta check that? I gotta check into this. Hey, honey, hang on. You finished dinner. Let me look at this real quick.
I look up all kinds of random shit.
Yeah, why?
I'm curious. I'm just by nature.
You were curious about how.
By nature, I'm just a curious person.
How similar the skin on your mouth is versus your asshole.
I don't know what engaged me to look for it. There must have something that triggered it.
I'm sure.
And then I was like, oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh my god. So I didn't finish. When people hear this, we would have been at the New York State Craft Brewers Festival 2 days prior.
Oh, okay.
So we'll let you know how that goes the following episode.
Okay. Yeah, we will. But every year, that's exciting. It's always fun.
Yeah.
And I like the venue.
I guess at the Landmark, and there's, I mean, I don't know, maybe 75 brewers or something like that. You know, it's a 4-hour deal. 75? I think, maybe.
Feels like more.
Yeah, well, I know there's not that many at CNY Brewfest at the fairgrounds, so either way, good time. We'll have some content for that.
I have a question for you. Which state drinks the most alcohol by volume?
Wisconsin.
What?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
How do you know this?
Because I'm a fucking pro.
Let's see. No, you're wrong.
Graphene?
Fuck you. When it comes to volume, the Golden State of California leads the way.
Oh, fuck no.
Checking in with 88.6 million gallons consumed in 2023.
All right, well, so there's a different stat. It's got to be Wisconsin. But California is the second most populous state in the country to ours, or are they number one? So by volume, that would make sense. Because they have so many fucking people.
I guess. But, I mean, by volume, 88.6 million gallons. Which is, Texas is at 58.9 million.
And number two?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think we got to talk to someone here, Roman.
To who?
I got to phone a friend.
Oh, phone a friend.
All right, let's see here. Hey, Diamond Sparkles. You think she'll know?
You have to wait till she listens. What'd you press on there?
No, I'm turning shit around. I don't know. Oh, I see what happens. Hang on.
It has to say, wait till it says listening.
Where does it say that? I'm not good at this part, apparently.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get rid of the fucking text. It's not doing it.
That's out.
No, this
patience Frank has.
No, this is fucked up. We gotta get a better AI assistant.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah.
Did you try the other one, Gemini?
No, I didn't. But like when you speak, it picks up.
Yeah, well, stop speaking.
You said Gemini.
Oh, I'll stop talking. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get there. Holy shit! I want to punch myself in my own nuts. All right. Hey, Diamond Sparkles. Whew, that was toughy. Okay. Hey, Diamond Sparkles. This lady's got a fucking hearing issue.
Does it say listening?
Oh no, what happened? She misheard something wild?
Was that my phone?
She's talking to you.
Let me guess. She thought you were pitching a jewelry business instead of talking about literally anything else?
No, we're trying to figure out who drinks the most alcohol, which state in the U.S.
Ah, gotcha. Well, per capita, New Hampshire usually holds the crown because of all that tax-free liquor. People there don't mess around.
Where's Wisconsin on the list?
Oh, absolutely. Wisconsin's up there, too. Beer is practically its love language. All those tailgates, breweries, and old-fashioned cocktails, they don't play around.
Who drinks more, me or Roman?
Roland couldn't outdrink you if his life depended on it.
He drinks more cum. I drink more beer.
Roland's probably tapping out after a couple of
Who the fuck is Roland?
Tell him what my name is.
Don't sell yourself short, big sexy Viking. You're unforgettable. Even if the booze tries to make you think otherwise.
All right, this conversation's over.
You're spinning.
Yo, bitch is out.
I don't like the delay.
Spending too much time. It's probably because it's an iPhone.
No, it's probably because of where it's made of graphene.
Listen,
No.
another interesting news.
I want to apologize to all the listeners because those pauses just fucking suck, really. We got to get better with that.
Popular beer company buys majority stake in Dwayne Johnson's drink. Guess which beer company?
What, did it say popular U.S. beer company or popular beer?
It just says popular beer company, but I'll give you a hint. It's in U.S.
Yingling.
No.
Who? This is like talking to fucking Diamond Sparkles right now.
Is it Miller?
That's not U.S. Miller's owned by like Coors or something out of fucking Canada or something, isn't it?
Oh, you're right.
So you lied to me?
Again.
You fucking booby trapped me?
Yeah. Coors Light.
Mm-hmm.
Molson Coors.
Oh, so I did read, what was this? It is a popular brewery. Oh, fuck, I don't know what it was. But basically, they didn't know it was going to happen. Someone bought them. I can't remember who it is. But they're going to close down one of the breweries.
Which one?
I can't remember.
Like a big one?
It's a well-known name. And I just can't remember where. I don't even know where the article went.
It's interesting you're talking about that because I found a brewery that's closing.
What's the name of that?
Let's see. Ashton Brewing Company.
No, this place is in Wisconsin, I think. And it's they've got a couple locations. Someone bought them, and then they unexpectedly announced they're going to close the big location. And it's been sort of like a community staple for decades.
That's
50 years or something, but I can't remember who it was. So can someone send us an email and let us know?
Man,
That's going to bother the fuck out of me.
ask your Diamond Sparkles.
I don't want to fucking talk to her. I think she's got a hearing issue.
So Ashton Brewing Company is closing, unfortunately.
Where are they at?
But they are located in what state is this? New Jersey. Middlesex, New Jersey.
Yeah. So that's sort of becoming an uncomfortable trend. All these things we've had, all these breweries, there have been a lot of breweries opening up. There was the 530 in New York, whatever it is, and there may still be. But we're hearing a lot about others that are closing now. Like that one in Rochester did it last summer.
One?
Was it Rohrbach or something?
Oh, they closed?
I don't know what the name of these things are. I don't want to give people the wrong information.
On more amusing topic, want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
What sound does James Bond doorbell makes?
I don't know.
Dong. Ding dong.
I'm like, what the fuck does dong have to do with it?
It's so stupid.
Perfect.
My wife always makes fun of me laughing at dad jokes.
They're funny.
They are funny. I don't understand. So I did a little reading because I wanted to find some interesting beers, like weird ones. And I picked out 5 that I thought was kind of crazy.
So this is something you searched, like the weirdest beers in the U.S. or something?
There's a magazine called Drinkers Magazine, or something like that. So I picked some stuff out from there and online. So number 1, Rocky Mountain Oyster Stout from Wingcoop Brewing is made with bull testicles. Originally an April Fool's joke, this stout became a real brew after public curiosity skyrocketed. Each pint contains a bit of roasted testicle.
I am all the way out on this.
Would you drink that one?
No.
No?
I'm not even going to go to the brewery.
I'm going to read all 5 of these. And you had to drink one. You're going to tell me which one you're going to drink. Okay?
All right. So I'm no to balls right now.
Which I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I got a question. If you're drinking...
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. If you're drinking tea, right? Do you leave the tea bag inside the cup or do you take it out, throw it away?
I take the tea bag out and throw it away.
You do?
Yeah.
So sometimes I leave mine in there. So
I know you do.
Stronger.
No, because you like the tea bag.
So I was drinking and the tea bag fell on my face.
That's why I don't leave.
Tea bag?
Yeah, that's why I don't leave mine in.
Literally by a tea bag.
Yeah. I don't like those fuckers that make the tea bags without a fucking string on them.
Really?
Like a little tampon string that comes with them.
Some make that.
Like, why would you do that? And you gotta fucking scoop it out. Like,
what do you do? Do you ever leave it in your mug or do you just dip it and then throw it away?
No, we leave it in for a while, and I think me and my wife looked at it. I think we talked to Anthony Hopkins. Well, we didn't actually talk to him, but we asked someone on the internet, and there was a quote from him, and he had the ideal amount of time to leave a tea bag in was 3 to 4 minutes or something like that.
So when you leave it in, what do you do with the string?
I leave it on the outside, like a tampon string.
I tie it around my handle.
Where's it going to go?
Just so it doesn't fall in.
How is it going to fall in?
I don't know. It's wet. It's wet. It's heavy. So it starts to
the string is longer than the fucking cup.
Not always. Sometimes my cup is big.
And the fucking tea bag floats.
Not really gets wet
You
and
got
sinks down.
defective tea bags.
Don't argue with me or I'll slap you with graphene.
Yeah.
All right.
That's like Superman's nemesis. Kryptonite graphene.
Weird beer number 2. Dock Street Walker from Dock Street Brewing features smoked goat brains as a nod to The Walking Dead. It's an American Pale Stout with cranberries for bold twist. So
the balls or brains so far?
The brain of the goat in the beer. So balls, brain.
God.
Weird beer number 3. Big Ass Money Stout.
Yeah.
By Evil Twin Brewing is brewed with frozen pizza and Norwegian kroner.
What's kroner?
You're a Viking. What the This is from your country.
Right. We probably spell it differently than you do.
Yeah, okay.
What's a kroner? What is that?
It's currency. It's Norwegian currency. Money.
So it's brewed with money?
Yeah. I hope they threw coins, not bills.
I want bills. I don't want to eat metal.
Yeah, but you're going to drink that ink?
Yeah. It's probably fucking animal ink anyway.
So they threw...
You know what else those fuckers put in their mouth back in the day? Who gives a shit about fucking ink?
I don't know. I figured metal will just not... I mean, obviously it's not going to dissolve into the water. It'll just...
Right, so I don't want to drink and choke on a fucking metal chunk.
Well, the metal gets filtered out. The coins get filtered out and back into circulation. Yeah, kroner is Norwegian currency. Creating a hefty 17.2% ABV.
Jesus.
Beer that is as quirky as it is boozy. So you got balls, brain, money. Norwegian money. Unkunkuro. No, let me say it, Liz. Unkunkuro from Japan.
I would want that just so I'd have to have you repeat it every time.
Uses coffee beans processed through elephant's dung.
Wait, the
dung?
the coffee beans are going through its dick?
No, dung is shit.
Oh, dung.
Dung is elephant shit.
Oh, I thought you said D-O-N-G, not D-U-N-G.
No, D-U-N-G.
Oh, I thought you said like ding dong, ding
Dong. No.
Okay,
Like-
so elephant dung.
It's not like James Bond doorbell.
Yeah. Okay, so this is dung poop. Okay.
Dung, D-U-N-G.
D-U-N-G.
That's what I said.
You said D-O-N-G.
D-U-N-G.
No, you D-U-N-G.
Where is this from? That's what I said.
The Hangover.
Goonies.
Oh, okay.
Remember the Asian kid?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
I said
That's
the
what I
booby
said.
trap. Booby trap.
Yeah.
This chocolatey stout became a unique creation with early flavors. So you got balls, brain, money,
and dung.
and coffee beans
Dick dung.
from elephant shit.
Okay.
Okay. And the fifth one, Snorkel Goes by Jester King Brewery, includes oyster mushrooms, bringing earthy and I think it's pronounced umami and umami notes to the beer. You know what umami is?
Your mommy?
Umami.
No.
Umami.
I Bobby. What is umami?
Umami is you know how you have four tastes, right? You got sour, kind of like in the front on the edge. Sweet, it's kind of like in the middle, towards the tip of it.
Just a tip.
Bitterness is in the back. And sour, sweet, bitter. What's the fourth one?
Umami?
No, salt, right? Salty. So umami is fifth taste, which is like the middle of your tongue.
Okay, I want that drink.
And it's it picks up flavors like meat, aged cheese, seaweeds.
I'd take that fifth drink because there's no animal product in it.
Okay.
Or no mammal product in it.
Okay.
Why,
So
is there
you
something else you're going to add right now?
Let me see.
What's
No,
the ABV of this fucking thing? Because I want the 17%
it doesn't
umami.
say. I thought, man, you're a fucker. I thought you were a Viking. You're gonna go with me like, I'm a Viking and drink.
No, these guys don't wash their hands. They shit. Now they're touching all the money and they're putting it into my fucking beer.
You guys used to rinse your mouth and wash your balls in the same bowl. So
Still do.
what is it called? I forgot.
The Viking water bowl.
The Viking water bowl.
No, that was the one when you're banging the girl in the toilet. that was the Viking water bowl. Remember? We made that up for Urban Dictionary. Remember? She's standing over the toilet, hanging onto the tank.
Right.
You know, with in her asses to you, and you open up the tank and you have the water in the tank so she could take a drink. The Viking water bowl.
But what was the name of the bowl that Vikings used on ships? Like when they sailed, they used this bowl of water to everybody. Like it's like a community sink.
Yeah, they drink out of the cup, they just throw it back in there, and
they like rinse their mouth.
I don't. There's a name for it.
I thought there was. Remember we looked it up.
I'd ask fucking Diamond Sparkles, but she's a fucking piece of shit.
All right. Be nice to her.
Why? She's irresponsive. Is that a word?
Anyways,
Irresponsive.
that was my research.
No, I want the clam in my mouth.
You want-
and I want the umami. I want the umami clam in my mouth.
Oh yeah, the coffee.
Yeah. No, the coffee's the dick dung. The umami was the last one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
As long as I got a face, you got a place to sit, Roman.
Good for you.
No, good for you. Umami. So,
Let me see how you pronounce this. It's bothering me.
which one? Umami?
Yeah. Let's see. I'll ask my friend here.
So also I read that
Are you gonna allow me to ask?
so you don't want me to
Proper-
talk when you're doing something, bro.
proper
But when I ask something, you can talk all the fuck you want.
Well, I didn't know I was picking it up.
Sure, go ahead. I'll wait.
How do you?
I like big dicks. Did it take it?
Let's keep things respectful and focused on
Wait,
positive.
you can't have the same fucking voice as me.
If you'd like to discuss or explore.
What?
You can't have the same voice as I do.
I didn't pick the voice. It's on stock.
You got it. No, there's like gay man and like.
No, there's limitation on.
There was 5 voices we picked on the way back from Boston.
Right, but then those voices are limited.
Well, get the other limited voice. That voice is my fucking voice.
I did not pick this one. This is.
Then change it. Tell her to change your voice.
No, mind your own business. I do whatever the fuck I want. How do you pronounce the 5th taste?
It seems like you're expressing
Shut
some
up.
frustration. If there's something on your mind, or if you'd like to talk about a different topic, feel free to share.
I want to know how to.
I'm here to help. However you want.
I want to know how to pronounce the 5th taste. I think it's pronounced umami.
You're right. The 5th taste is umami, which is a savory.
Ooh, no, you umami.
Umami.
Umami. Hi, Bobby.
All right, that's like
Umami.
umami.
Like Jumanji.
Sure.
I know what you were asking earlier. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But, okay.
So,
Change your voice, Roman. This still bothers me.
no.
That's my girl.
No.
Voice.
That's everybody's.
I'm gonna change my voice to your voice. I'm gonna make it sound like your voice.
I don't think you can do that.
I'm like, hey, what do you write with a pencil? Say graphene.
I'm forgiven, okay?
Who's forgiving you?
In general.
I was saying about the report I saw. So 21% of adults now are getting their news from podcasters and independent sources like that. So
like news oriented podcasts or just in general?
well, yeah. So podcasts that talk about the news. It doesn't say how much of the podcast they dedicate the news portion to, but it was like some other ridiculous numbers, like 40% of people under 30 or something like that. But
young adults.
yeah, because people, a lot of legacy media, basically, let's face it, they all fucking lied during the whole election process, and there's probably some lying going on that's not election process.
They've been lying before election. I mean,
Right.
I've been saying this on the podcast since we started that don't fucking believe everything you hear on the news.
Yeah.
Unless it aligns with your agenda and you won't bother looking another way.
Yeah, if you want to be a sheep and just fucking follow it, fine. But like, it's
That's why I stopped. I mean, I'm that 20% or whatever people
same.
because I get all my news from independent journalists.
So I started following independent journalists, but also independent registered independents. So they don't really care about Republicans or Democrats.
I like to listen to one that the hosts they're not like hard right, hard left, but one's like got Democratic views, the other one's Republican, and they discuss issues and like if Republicans fuck up somewhere, they both will talk shit about them. If the Democrats fuck up somewhere, they'll both talk shit about them. So they're not really hard one side or the other. I think it's called Breaking Point.
Oh yeah, but that's got some other some hosts that were in legacy media previously.
Yeah, they were on the Hill show.
Yep.
And I think Joe Rogan, convinced them to leave and start their own thing.
Did you hear about Morning Joe?
Morning Joe?
You know who Morning Joe is? It's
Is it a coffee podcast?
well, that's what the guy's name is Joe Scarborough.
Oh, no, I don't know.
But it's like Morning Joe is like you have coffee in the morning, and this guy's name is Joe Scarborough,
I don't think that's
Mike
what
some other bullshit. Her name. They were saying all kinds of just lies, just repeating all these lies
Really?
during the election, and I mentioned this to someone previously. It wasn't you. That people were like a couple weeks before the election, people were like, you can see the writings kind of on the wall that maybe Harris is going to lose. And then I'm like, what happens if Trump wins? All these people that have lied, all this legacy media, who are they going to talk to? Like, if I'm anybody in the country, I'm not listening to any of those fucking places because they obviously all just lied to us, you know? So who wants to go on that show? But then you start seeing people warm up, like, oh, well, maybe it's, you know, just trying to change their tune because they've got to be able to save face because otherwise for 4 years, no one's going to go on their fucking show.
Yeah.
But I guess they shout all this bad shit about Trump, just the lies that all the, you know, legacy media and the Democrats spread anyway. But I guess they had a meeting with Trump in Mar-a-Lago. And
these guys did?
Yeah, this Micah lady and Joe Scarborough. And they, I guess, have agreed to continue talking, you know, with Trump, however that ended. But I was listening to Megyn Kelly, and she's like, you know, so she's talking about this whole meeting they had, and she's got a guest on her podcast, and she's like, so I've called upon all my training as a lawyer for 10 years, and all my practice as a lawyer for 10 years, and all of my journalistic, you know, verbiage and all these things she's saying. She goes, I had to find the right words to say to them, and this is it. Go fuck yourselves. That's what she said. Because she's right. They now they're all trying to fucking save face because they're not going to have jobs. Because who's going to listen to them? Like, I don't care that you're Democrat or Republican. Tell the truth. And I know Republicans don't always tell the truth also. But the mainstream media is all fucking left-leaning. So that's all you hear about.
Majority.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, both sides are guilty.
Yeah.
I feel like journalism has become more of like a tool for politicians. It's supposed to be other way around. Journalists supposed to be the inconvenience of the politics. They're the ones who dig up the truth and expose them. Not other way around.
I don't know what happened in the last fucking 8 years.
Where's the integrity that these journalists have? And I mean, obviously it's all about money, right? It's who's funding their paychecks.
And everything's funded by the left.
Well, it's all funded by corporations that pay for the ads on these channels.
That are all left-leaning.
Majority, yeah. But
I mean, even Fox News.
But I'll tell you, I mean, those companies will go right if that means they'll make more money.
Right.
They don't give a shit.
That's it. And they're news whores.
I was talking to my wife a little while back. Do you remember when Amazon, this whole, I hate cancel culture, and this whole like cancel culture for not recognizing this or that, and just like really extremist demands and views, you know what I mean? No leniency at all. Like, we punish everybody who doesn't see it our way. And at that time, Amazon changed a lot of things on their website. So there was no more boys' clothes or girls' clothes.
Yeah.
A lot of them said unisex.
Yeah. Target did that too, right?
Yeah. So I told my wife, it's such bullshit. They're such hypocrites.
They're just trying to appease.
It's just they're just doing it for now, just so like nobody talks shit about them.
It's all trendy.
And then it went away.
Yeah.
Go look it up now. There's no such thing.
Right.
It's all bullshit.
Right.
It's just, and I just really wish people would really see this and point these things out and just keep talking about stuff like this. Don't just brush it up and like, okay, let's talk about the new story. Just keep pointing it out. It's just, and as journalists, I respect more independent journalists because a good number of them too have left these legacy medias because, and hats off to them because they took probably pay cut or the comfort and convenience of their positions at those locations, and now they had to work harder to get their business going. And you know, as a business owner, I know how hard you have to work. I mean, we fucking work all the time.
But it's the right move to make, and they're all doing it. Candace Owens got fired, but she's doing it. She talks a lot about fucking. She puts too much religion in her podcast. I don't care that you're religious, but like she keeps talking about it. I'm like, I'm not listening to you to fucking tell me I gotta take summer classes for fucking. Just whatever.
Yeah, do it. Just walk away. Just give them a middle finger. Be like, what's that movie? What's that movie with Dave Chappelle? Where shit.
That's a good movie. Oh, was he a dad?
Jim Brewer.
Right.
Jim Brewer,
I know
Dave Chappelle, Up in Smoke. No.
I don't know. It's a movie
It's about
with Dave
pot.
Chappelle.
He quits. He goes, "Who's coming with me?" You know, he goes, "Fuck you, fuck you.
You're cool.
Fuck you're cool. Fuck you."
Right. That's
Who's
old.
coming
That's
with-
an old movie. Yeah.
I think it's originally from that Tom Cruise movie where he was like a sports agent, like a
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. Yeah. Show me the money.
Yeah. No, I mean, but people, I don't know what happened. Like, if it's because America's lazy and they just wanted to hear what was going on instead of researching the truth about what's going on. But
Nobody
all
has
these,
time to research.
But all
That's the
these
thing.
things that everybody's driving to work, right? Or everybody's got something to do. Like, even if you're working from home, now you got extra time because you don't have to drive to work. Listen to it, but like listen to the independent people. But it's these people that take excerpts of something that was said, like, you know, Trump's going to get the fucking military to come kill us all. Okay, that's not what the fuck was said.
Yeah.
And then, like, he was a dictator, he's a fascist, and that's by these Morning Joe people. And now they want to go talk to him because, you know, no one's going to go on their fucking show.
Well, do you remember when CNN took a picture of Joe Rogan, photoshopped it, make him look like
he was
yellow
endorsing
and sick?
Yeah.
That-
Well, didn't they say he was going to endorse Trump or Harris or something like that?
No.
I thought that no. Then wasn't there a picture or something that made it seem like he was going to endorse Harris, and he's like, no, that's not what was happening.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Right.
Yeah, so like that whole CNN problem that he had, he was like, "What the fuck? You took a photo of me, made me look sick and like yellowish color, because I didn't take like a vaccine or something I was taking was helping me and I was better."
But what the fuck is that?
So it's like, how fucked up is that?
But then, like, once you prove it, so like once he says, like, why'd you do that, and like then I can show people the fucking next day photo. Like, obviously I wasn't sick. People still don't get mad at CNN. They still fucking watch it.
I know. And another thing is these legacy medias or all medias that are, you know, both on the Republican side and Democratic side, if they made a mistake, they don't go back and correct it. You know how, like in the article, if you made a mistake, there's going to be a correction.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll go back and they'll do a correction and they'll post the timestamp and everything and source. You don't see them publicly going on the news and be like, correction, we made a mistake.
Maybe
There's no acknowledgement of making a mistake or acknowledging they were wrong, what they broadcasted.
Well, some people
announced.
did it this election cycle, but it was like in regards to like the Charlotte 8 or what the fuck it was, those, you know, the murders or whatever, you know, but it was like 4 years later. Or like when they're saying, you know, Trump said they're all good people, and it was taken out of context, like there's good people on both sides, and like, but they just take a piece of it. It really just, I'm not even mad about it anymore. I'm so frustrated and just disgusted. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, and then, but people listen to that, and this is the result, because America's not stupid, except for the people that didn't win the election. You know, because he's gonna sweep everything. You know?
Well, I think when you take extreme actions, it pisses people off.
Well, or even lawfare. Like, go ahead and try to fucking prosecute, because all his lawsuits are just going to go away. So all these hundreds of millions, maybe billions of dollars with the Russian dossier, all that stuff at the beginning of his presidency, his first presidency, all these things are just all been proven false. And then all these things now with this hush money case, it's not even fucking election related. You know, and all these things, it's just all going to go away. Now you just wasted all this fucking money because you're trying to not get him elected.
It's sad, and you're right. It's disgusting how much taxpayers' money gets wasted due to the political disputes between two sides.
Yep.
It's fucked up. That should be illegal.
Yep.
You should not be wasting taxpayers' money because you got beef with another side.
Well, and someone, I think Lindsey Graham was saying, they should, like Jack Smith or whatever the fuck his name is, that guy. They should try to.
Who's Jack Smith?
He's the guy that's prosecuting Trump for like election interference and shit like that. Who's from Clay, New York, by the way. But he's saying they should come up with a way to pay back American citizens or American public.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Just in general, the way the government spends money. Do you remember when they were trying to pass that $1 trillion bill?
The Build Back Better thing?
I don't know, something like that. Do you remember how, independent news podcasters were revealing what's in that spending bill, like where the money is going?
Yeah, what do they call it? Pork barrel?
And I looked at some things that are just ridiculous. Just why does the government pay these ridiculous amounts for the dumbest services?
It's for fucking lobbyists.
But no, listen to this.
Yeah, like how many times a day is a monkey jerk off? Here's your $1 million budget.
Yeah.
That's serious. This is stupid shit.
I believe you. You. It's like, yeah, like how many people get sad from hearing word fuck?
Yeah.
Or so in that bill, there was renaming a library, getting a new name for it, and then re-registering. $2 million.
Yeah.
$2 point something million to rename a library.
Right.
What cost that much?
Where did that quote come from?
Where is that? Who's like? Are you paying $100,000 per letter?
Right.
How much is the re-registration of the, like, why is it that much money?
It's all corrupt.
It's
someone's getting it done and they wanted it done and they're lining their pockets and there's a kickback. However it's structured.
I don't understand that. There was one like renaming a park, $300,000, like crazy shit.
I've said
crazy
it before.
Numbers like that.
Our government is just really like the mafia. It's just organized crime.
Yeah.
Within the government. I mean, that's all it is. They're all corrupt. I mean, I don't know that Trump's been caught being corrupt, but I'm sure he's done things that he's not supposed to do. I don't fucking know, but like no one's proved it yet.
Yeah.
You know, but like Biden and Burisma and his son's a fucking coke addict who got a pistol permit and fucking lied on that. And like his sentencing's due. Like Biden's like, I'm never going to pardon him. Well, now you fucking lost, Joe, and you're barely alive. So you might just go ahead and fucking pardon him.
Oh, wait, is his son sentenced?
Sentencing's in December. So for two things, for tax evasion and that fucking NICS check, whatever you call it, you know, the background check on his gun.
For the gun.
Like you're not addicted to drugs and, you know.
Did anything ever happen about Biden saying that I made Ukraine pay? Remember how he what was it? He was bragging about not giving Ukraine aid until they paid some money. And
right. And so Trump got impeached for that. Biden just goes ahead and fucking said, everybody's like, hey, he's an old man.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
It was crazy to me.
Like
I'm like, wait, this guy's bragging about it.
Yep. Like that whoever the fucking guy was who interviewed Biden and he couldn't remember like when his son was dead and or when his son died and like, I mean, you know, he's an old man. I understand that. But he's like, oh, well, you know, we're not going to press any charges because he's just an elderly gentleman. So that's okay. So this elderly gentleman can't remember any of that stuff. He's got the nuke codes. He's got the nuclear football, this fucking guy. You know?
Yeah.
And has anybody seen Kamala Harris? Like,
since the
is there like a proof of life for her? Like, where the fuck is she?
Oh yeah, I have not heard anything about her.
But it's a weird fucking time, and I mean, like I said, you know, if it was Bill Clinton, maybe we'd be different here. I mean, he's fucking everything. As long as it's not my wife or my daughter, I don't give a fuck.
He's fucking everything.
And as long as I don't touch them, that's cool. But like,
it's a loose cannon, but in the different.
Yeah, the cannon was his dick. Like, but it's just like to go from Obama to Biden to potentially Harris, like. These guys really had a fucking string of bad luck. And who's next for them? Like, who's the young guy? Newsom, that fucking skeevy little fuck, greasy little fucker bastard.
Fuck him.
Yeah. And then, or Shapiro, who's got his own fucking, you know, skeletons in the closet. But you got Republicans now. You got Tulsi Gabbard or J.D. Vance or all the, like, J.D. Vance is 40. I mean, what the fuck?
I'll vote for Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, but I don't think she would run for president. I think she would.
She tried once.
No, but I think in 4 years, I think J.D. Vance is going to run for president, and I think he would either pick Ramaswamy or Tulsi Gabbard as vice president.
I hope she runs.
Yeah.
I'll give her my vote.
Yeah, and they keep saying she's a Russian asset because Hillary Clinton just fucking lied. Yeah, like, fuck you guys.
That's so stupid.
Russian asset, like Hillary Clinton's the most corrupt thing there is. You know?
I know, right? Yeah. That's so stupid.
Wasn't she banging like Anthony Weiner's wife or something like that? Whatever her fucking name was. Like,
who?
Anthony Weiner.
Who was banging?
Well, scissoring, I guess. They weren't banging, but they're scissoring. But like, I thought there was like some sort of relationship accusation between his ex-wife and Hillary Clinton.
Well, she's probably like, if Bill can, then fuck him, I can do it too.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I mean, they're dysfunctional at best. At best.
P. Diddy might have arranged it.
Yeah, he probably fucking recorded it too.
She used one of his houses.
So I wonder if Trump's going to release those, that list or the Epstein list.
Yeah.
Or the JFK file.
Where did I hear this? Either on...
Probably on
Rogan's or somewhere else, where he said that I would only release some of it. It's really not best for the country to know the whole thing.
Well, then if it's not best for the country to know, it probably wasn't best for the country for it to happen.
He even said the same thing about Hillary. He's like...
I could have put her away.
But it's not good for the country.
Yeah, but here they are trying to fucking put him away.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But nobody sees that. Like, again, I'm not this Trump lover. Yeah. I'm a fucking... Actually, I'm not even a Harris hater. Like, I think it'd be pretty cool to hang out with her. Mm-hmm. Like, just talking. I'd be like, can you slow down and laughing a little bit, because it's fucking.
Yeah, everything's not funny.
But like, I think she's probably an all right person. But like, even Biden, I'd hang out with him. But like, I just don't understand.
I think he might actually be cool to hang out with.
And because he's like swears, he's kind of like a tough old man. Like,
yeah, he's like. I feel like outside of politics, he probably doesn't give a shit.
But I wish they would I wish they would do that. Let's come hang out with us. Like, anybody's gonna hang out, and we just won't talk politics. Let's talk about fucking food and sports and beer and pick on each other. Like, I don't know.
Let's do pound round.
Yeah. But I just hate what this has turned into, and it's not even when people win championships. Major sports or whatever, they get invited to the White House. Mm-hmm. People are like, I'm not going. Well, why the fuck would you not go? You got a chance to meet the president. You don't want to fucking go?
Oh, speaking of that, here all these actors, they're like, if Trump wins, I'll leave the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where are they?
Have you heard that?
You know who turned in a real fucking dick?
Who?
The biggest dick I thought was De Niro.
Oh, yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
De Niro was like one of my icon actors.
Yeah, not anymore. I mean,
if you would have told me, out of 10 actors, pick one to hang out with, I would have picked De Niro.
Well, not even I'm not discounting what he did. He's always been a good actor. He's a good actor. But now,
I'm not saying he's a bad
now
actor.
You're a fucking idiot.
I'm just saying, his involvement and behavior.
But his fits, he would throw like a little fucking petulant child. Like,
he was one of the people who said he'll leave the country, right?
They all are. Fucking, all these fucking people. Like Barbara Streisand, see ya.
It's crazy. Like, why would you do that? Like, okay.
I mean, but why is there? But like, and that's the trend.
And what's the point? Like, do you think you saying you will leave the country? What's that gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Exodus.
I can't vote for Trump, because if I do, then De Niro's gonna leave the country. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Oh no, Robert De Niro is leaving the country. Let's pack our shit.
Eva Longoria left. I mean, what the fuck?
Okay, and for how long?
And that's what people say. Like, nobody really cares. Like, so Clooney was part of writing this letter about how bad Biden was doing, and probably with some involvement from Obama. You don't hear anything from him now, because these guys are all fucking wrong. Like, these actors, save your own fucking opinion. Nobody gives a fuck about you guys.
Don't get involved in politics.
But
let politics be among politicians.
That was another thing with Tyson. He was filming the Hangover. Mm-hmm. He said he was just high the whole time on coke, and he had an escort that he'd bang in between scenes.
Oh my god!
And then when he went to jail for the Desiree Washington thing, he said he had so much sex he'd have to stay in his cell because he's tired. Because fans would visit him, and he'd go bang him in the garden.
Oh my god! Really?
But that brings me to the actor piece. Brad Pitt was.
Did he bring a tiger?
No.
Did they use one of his tigers at Hangover?
I don't know if it's his. I think those tigers are dead by then. But Brad Pitt was hanging out with Robin Givens, because Tyson was married to her, and then she's like saying how, I remember our first date, we were at a pet shop, and Tyson's like, that's not what I remember. I was introducing her to my coke suppliers, and I was funding my buddy's crack cocaine business. But like, Brad Pitt was hanging out with Robin Givens somewhere, and like somehow got confronted by Tyson. And he's like, don't punch me out. I mean, we're just talking about lines. She only talk about you the whole time, buddy. Yeah. Like, he just fucking.
They were showing this skit of like Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, these fighters, right? Athletes, and they're all traveling with like 4 or 5 bodyguards. And then they show Mike Tyson get off the plane by himself. Just walking the streets.
That's so fucking great.
Nobody's walking, guarding him.
For Halloween next year, I want to be Tyson's ass. Like I want to wear a costume with just like like a pair of shorts. It's just his ass hanging out because he doesn't give a fuck.
That's so fucking.
That's what's great about it. He doesn't care, you know.
When it was that interview in the locker room, that was his son.
Yeah,
because he kept saying "Dad." I'm like, did I hear that right?
Yeah, you know, he's got a bunch of kids. So he had a daughter die. I think her name was Exodus. She was like playing on the treadmill or something like that, and I think she fell and the cord got wrapped around her. Like, and I think they had it on like surveillance camera. Like,
oh shit,
no, it's pretty bad.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but I think he got his fucking, I don't know, his parole agent or some consultant in prison pregnant. like I gotta find this.
Who's got more kids?
He's only got
Tyson or what's his name?
Holyfield's probably got about 112.
No. What's the Nick Cannon?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't he have like?
No, I don't think. I think Tyson maybe has 6 or 7 kids. I don't know. But he's a pretty humble dude. Like, and I do actually respect Jake Paul after that fight. I mean, he was really gracious.
Yeah, but you know
his brother on the other hand, fuck you.
What an asshole, dude.
Logan. I mean, he's like a fucking graphene pencil. He's like really fucking thin and like weird looking.
I can't believe his response.
I'll fucking kill you.
My wife and I were both like, what the fuck?
But here's what these guys do. He comes rolling out, and so did you see who was driving Jake Paul's car?
Who?
It was the Heavy D guy from Diesel Brothers.
I didn't see it.
You ever see Diesel Brothers, the show? They take all these big, heavy diesel things. They like make like cars out of them. Like,
oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was the guy driving.
My older brother knows one of the guys.
Yeah, he's Heavy D. I think his name's Heavy D. Maybe he's a good guy. Like,
yeah.
But all Jake Paul does is it was his production company put on the fight. That's why he got $40 million.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like this whole thing was just staged.
Right, but I also don't know if the Logan Paul thing at the end was Tyson saying, "Oh, I'll fight your brother." And he's like, "I'll fucking kill you." Like, maybe that's what was supposed to happen.
Or maybe here's.
But I also heard Tyson had to go 8 rounds in order to get paid.
Right. So here's the thing. It really looked choreographed. Like it really looked like it was pre-planned. Jake Paul's production company is sponsoring this whole thing, paying for this. So obviously he's not going to want to be the loser, right? You can see.
How are you a loser when you're making $40 million?
No, but
he's already got 2 losses.
He didn't want to lose the fight.
He's already got 2 losses.
So it's like already said, I'm going to win the fight. Tyson hardly threw any punches. He was just on defensive the entire time. And I think it's just like pre-planned, like let's create this hype. Because if you look at Tyson's training videos, like, holy shit, they were fucking explosive.
Where was that guy?
They were explosive, man. It's just like, it's crazy. And he historically just are known for those power.
And that's all you got to do.
Power punches.
If you are that energetic and you do that for 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and then take a break. Mm-hmm. But the whole time was like a one little shot here, little shot. I don't know what happened, and it probably was staged.
Yeah, it really felt that way. And I'm wondering...
And I feel bad for that.
Did he do that because he needed money and he agreed to it? You know? Is he saying, I'll fight Logan Paul next to get another good deal?
Because who do you think that production company's going to be?
Right, that's what I'm saying. And he will make more money.
I don't think America will do that again. I don't think America... First of all, Netflix fucked up.
As long as Netflix doesn't do the live...
They can't fucking hold it.
Holy fuck.
But I don't think America's going to tune in. I mean, I want to watch him again. But Lennox Lewis said he might fight him. Lennox Lewis said he might fight him.
Tyson?
Yeah.
Why? Why can't he just retire and just...
Well, you can. But you can also fight if you want. Like, why can't I retire and I want to bang a goat or I want to fucking have an apple? I mean, I could do whatever I want when I'm retired.
Just don't tell me about it.
You know? You're trying to sell me fucking dog dick beer or whatever the fuck it is, man.
What?
Whatever that beer thing you threw me.
It's just weird beers I looked up.
Goat nuts or something.
I'm just saying... you build a legacy, your reputation. Why are you doing this at this age? And boxing's no joke, man. So
he proved something, though.
Here's an example, right? Jake Paul fought some MMA fighters, but in boxing.
Tommy Fury.
And he fought Anderson Silva. He's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
So he knocked him out because he's a boxer. He's not an MMA. If he goes
but he lost to Tommy Fury, who's a boxer, right?
What's that?
Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury is his brother. So I think he lost to Tommy Fury, right?
Jake Paul lost?
Yeah.
So he fought some of these guys who are not boxers in their league. And I mean, boxers their punches are really powerful because that's all they train.
Well, but they say power's the last thing to leave.
No, but you don't only have power. You have technique,
Stamina,
speed, stamina. That's what boxers are trained for.
Right.
Like, for example, do you remember UFC fight Ronda Rousey and
was it Amanda or something?
what's that girl's name with H?
The tall Holden with the tall blonde lady?
Blonde lady, yeah. So Ronda Rousey is good in jiu-jitsu. She's not good on her feet. Okay, where the other girl,
so you're saying she's better on her back?
Holly or something?
Yeah, Holly Holden or something.
Yeah. She was good. She's
Holly
a good
Hobby Horse
fighter, so she's good on her feet. And Ronda fought her fight, and that's why she lost. So when you fight an opponent and you fight their fight, you're setting yourself up for losing,
right?
Because they are just good at that exactly, that technique.
Well, and that's so. Back to Tyson, he was a 42-1 favorite against Buster Douglas when he lost. Mm-hmm. And he said that he hardly trained at all, and all he was doing was banging a bunch of Japanese girls. he says I was banging them like I was eating grapes.
At least he's honest.
But then he got the shit knocked out of him. He says I was hardly training at all. He goes, I was banging them like I was eating grapes.
At least he's honest.
I mean, but like, what the fuck? Because it's a thing they just talk about Tyson's life. I mean, it's pretty interesting. All these things he's been through, but. I don't know. He made $300 million, and he filed for fucking bankruptcy in like 2003 with $23 million in debt. Like, what the fuck? But then he made a lot more money with The Hangover. He's got a pot business. He owns a pot business.
Really? Yeah. There's got to be some kind of agency that like works with athletes or musicians or actors, like people who get the fame and become rich, just to help them manage the money. I feel like people mismanage the money and they get so excited.
I get so pissed off when I see maybe a couple NASCAR drivers, but baseball players or basketball players when they're just broke after they retire. Like, where the fuck did your money go?
Yeah, well, football players too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it doesn't really happen much, I don't think, with baseball. But either way, what do you do with that money? Like Rob Gronkowski has never spent one. Maybe he has now, but he's never spent one paycheck from the NFL. All he's lived off is endorsements. All the endorsements money he gets, that's what he lives off. So you don't spend money frivolously with your friends. All these people that aren't your friends, they're only your friends when you have money. They're not your friends when you don't have money.
Oh yeah, people come out of the woods once they find out.
But but the problem is a lot of these people come from no money, so they don't know how to manage money when they get money.
Right, it's exciting. You get a dopamine high from this exciting life.
Even as a guy, like so say you're the famous athlete. I'm signing to a $100 million contract. If I'm the owner, I'm going to structure in a way where you're going to be set by the time you retire. Like, I'll give you $100 million for 10 years. You're going to get $10 million, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm going to take $5 million of that, and I'm going to put it aside somewhere, and you can't like a trust almost.
Okay, so like the company that pays you the money.
Yeah.
Whether it's NFL or
I'm just gonna put it aside. You can earn all. I don't want any money out of it. You can earn all the interest you want, and like you could do all this bullshit, but you can't touch it. So then, at least when you retire, you're gonna have at least $50 million.
Or maybe instead of,
because if you can live off $50 million, you don't need $100 million.
Or maybe instead of keeping the money from them, they provide them with a financial planner. Like we're giving you a lot of money.
But that person could be a corrupt fuck.
No, but it's managed through the company. So whether it's NFL, FIFA,
but there should be an agency that's overseeing it so that you can't waste it. Like I'm not for bigger government and things like that, but these people that, if you were to give me $2 million, I'm good the rest of my life. The rest of my life.
Yeah.
But these fuckers, you give them $300 or $400 million and they're fucking bankrupt to 35.
Well, they buy things that they really like, but then those things cost money to keep. And they don't calculate
for me, I don't need a $10 or $15 million abandoned mansion. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care about it. I
just need the garage.
Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's easy to say, but it's more of a.
No, I get it. I don't think that the money should be withheld, but it should be like, look, if you do this with your money.
Well, it's not withheld. It's just it's stored.
No, but I think if you're paying them, you should pay them. You shouldn't keep them from what they want to do with their money.
No, but you can. If I'm giving you $5 million a year and I'm putting $5 million away, you can do whatever you want with the other $5 million. This $5 million is like, people live off of their means. Like, if I was able to spend $1 million a day for the rest of my life, I'm gonna fucking spend $1 million a day the rest of my life. But if I can only spend $10 a day the rest of my life, that's a fucking difference.
No, I understand. I'm saying I'm against a company controlling my money. Let me decide. But if you want to help me, I would take the help.
I'm not saying that.
I will take the help.
I'm not saying Big Brother's watching, but like they should have something structured where you are able to have money when you're done.
They should provide.
Because what happens if you get hurt tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like NFL's not guaranteed. Now you're fucking ass out.
Yeah, you sit them down. You're getting $100 million contract. If you start spending money like this is where you end up in 10 years. If you start delegating money into investments and things like that. And then, after that, if they don't give a fuck, that's their problem.
Yeah, and then that's what's happening. It is their problem.
In the end, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's too bad because you got these talented people who are broke after, how many years? 10 years. What's it like NFL or NHL or MLB
or NBA, whatever.
Yeah. What? How long? What's average?
Average what?
Athlete would stay in the sport.
Well, NFL is much less than baseball. You could pay 25 years. I mean, LeBron James, I think, has been in the NBA for 20 years. But like NFL, it's rare if you're there. I mean, as a quarterback, they're kind of protected now. But like a running back is like, I think, an 8-year average, and they take a fucking pounding.
Yeah.
Maybe receivers are 10 years, 12 years. I don't fucking know. But and hockey players can play, quite a long time, but they don't make the kind of money. And they make good money, but they're not getting, these super contracts.
It's all based on popularity of the sport and how much endorsement they get.
But we'll just live off our $5 or $6 beers.
That's right. Good beer too.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I like it.
That was a good sipper.
It was a different. It was a surprise how sweet it was.
Yeah,
a pleasant surprise. It was good. But I
didn't expect that sweetness.
On a 5, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, same 4.
I mean, I like the IPAs, and we were drinking a lot of them when we first started, and we just don't really drink them much anymore.
I think you need a good balance with IPAs. You got to mix it up.
But the sours were kind of like, remember the first couple sours we had? We're like, ugh. Now we're kind of like sour, yeah.
Well, I think we filtered through some of the bad ones.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I like it all.
And acquiring the taste.
I like the wit beer, the
umami.
Yeah, no, umami. I like the IPAs, the pilsners, lagers, these what is it? The stouts. But what's the one?
Ghost.
But what's the one? Barley wine. Yeah. Those are the high alcohol. We still got a 20%. We still got a 20% can of beer. That. Yeah.
Maybe we can do that 20%.
Maybe we'll do that in the first time in the new studio.
If there's no guest, because it's quite a bit of guests that want to be on.
Yeah, and we only have one beer. No, wait, we might have more than one. Because if we have more than one, I'm not splitting 20% with you. I'm having a 20% of myself.
If we have 2 bottles, we're each going to have 20%.
That's right.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of, I don't even know how we're, so.
Good thing we're going to be in a walking distance from a restaurant. Yeah, just go eat there.
People, people listening that want to be guests, we still want everybody to be a guest. We're trying to figure it out. There's a lot. I mean, there's more that we can keep up with now, but we will get it done. It just may be, to be a guest, you may be, 3, 4, 5 weeks out now because our recording schedule's changing now.
But still reach out. Yeah. Still reach out. Let us know you want to be on because sometimes there's cancellation to put you in.
Yep. Plus, we could fit in because sometimes we'll record 3 times a week. Sometimes record once a week. Sometimes we don't get to do that. So we'll figure it out. But we got this move coming, so we'll get that done.
It was just like this flow of new guest requests came in.
Because we signed up to a couple websites.
Right, and then also trying to acquire the new location. And then the businesses within the location that are also going to want to be on. It was just a lot going on, and it was hard to get solid dates from the guests. But if you have flexible schedule and you definitely want to be on,
we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen for sure. And it's just going to be a fun time. And if you're not far from where we are, you want to be in studio.
Oh, in studio is good.
Come on over, and then...
We're a lot of fucking fun.
And then we're going to be walking distance from cool
Lots
places.
of restaurants,
cool places. Of some owners who have been interviewed by us, too.
So yeah, also check us out on the Hopped Up Network. We've talked about this every time we do these, and it's just independent podcasters that share the same sort of passions that we all do. So you can go to that website, hoppedupnetwork.com. You can check us out on BrewsNBanter.com if you want to be a guest.
Please help us reach 3,000 followers on Instagram. We're getting ready to do a giveaway, and it's better than the first one. And those giveaways will get better and better the more followers we have.
Did you ever see that video with it was a gay black man, and like someone was like in a neighborhood, and they're robbing. They're like, hide your kids, hide your wife. Did you ever see that?
there was a robbery or something.
Hide
in
your
the
kids, hide your wife. I was like, I'm gonna say like, tell your family, tell your friends, to get us up to 3,000. We should dub over that. It's him, but he's gonna say, tell your family, tell your friends.
Yeah. It's like a news interview. Yeah, so let's do all that. A lot of fun stuff to come, and we're looking forward to it.
Yep. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Hopheads. Frank here.
And Roman. Welcome to Brews and Banter, the podcast where we sip and spill the funniest stories over a cold one.
We're not just brewing laughs and comedy. We also discuss life stories and current events in every episode.
Follow the frolic on our socials, where we brew up more than just banter. Check out linktree/BrewsNBanter for all the goods.
And guess what? We've got a VIP section. Join our Patreon for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes brew secrets, and maybe even a blooper reel or two.
Subscribe, laugh, and unlock the full Brews and Banter experience. Because life is too short for bad beer and boring stories. Cheers.